Hello everyone, this is RINe. You might know me as Aya or Ten. If you know my real name, please keep it to yourself and it'll be our little secret. So I'm back again with another round of Slay the Princess. Let's see what's going on. We'll pick up where we last left off. Once more, we're at another clean slate. So let's see what is going on.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So once again, we've got the hero and the princess.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yep, we're gonna do that. So, the end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin or turn around and leave. We've always had these for our first chapter. Let's try. Let's just go. Let's just go to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Right, we're going to proceed into the cabin. Let's do that. And
the interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Pristine self.
The air is stale and musty,
from all of our chapter ones.
Are painted in a
so this time, I think we're going to take the blade with us. Because we have the choice, take the blade, or we would just enter the basement without it. We're going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay, let's head out. Enter the basement. What'll it look like this time? The music's...
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
It does sound that way. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. I clicked and so I cut off the narrator's narration. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's try greeting her with, "Hey, I think I'm here to kill you."
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
I don't want to, but...
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Here we go.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Hero, please.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Alright, so... What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steel your nerves and step forward. Okay, we're gonna speedrun this, and we're gonna go with steel your nerves and step forward, because I haven't done that yet, right? Let's try it.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I'm not sure.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
But we want to find out what you can
unarmed.
do.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Alrighty. But what if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry. Can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade or slay the princess. Okay, let's go for it. Let's actually just dive right in and slay the princess. Let's see what happens.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yeah.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. Alright, this is a bit of a challenge here. I don't think she's dead. I think we can go with the last one.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that.
Why, narrator?
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
I don't know, man. We can remove the blade, check for a pulse, or you're right, she's dead. Let's just get out of here. I want to remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
Oh.
What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here.
Oh, a bit late for that though, isn't it?
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
So she is armed.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. So we finished that, we speedran it, and now we're in chapter 2, The Razor. Let's see what's going on. Alright. So, we have these options again. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? Proceed to the cabin, or turn around and leave. Alright, we're going to go with this one, but I already slew the princess. Sure, she already killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her, and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
So
if he doesn't remember what happened, then
like
maybe it's best to keep it that way.
It really is a new version of the narrator each time.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
There you go, the voice of the cheated. So we have a new
Stabbed to death.
friend
You won't
here.
have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing
There you
us.
go.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
I doubt it. So let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? We can proceed to the cabin or turn around and leave. So now, because we have become annoyed at the narrator, we're going to turn around and leave. We're going to waste some time here.
You have already committed to my completion.
Oh yeah, that's
You
right.
cannot go further astray.
We cannot quite do that. Alright, so let's ask the narrator this one. I think we've asked him this in a different playthrough, but let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
We mostly listened to you. How are we supposed to know she'd spring back to life?
If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her.
But we stabbed her in the
Congratulations,
chest.
you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yes,
So
but
I
in
like
this
that
purely hypothetical
the
scenario,
hero
that begs the question of how you
took
got
that into
back here.
account.
Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
So
Had you failed to
maybe
slay the
the latter.
princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
maybe they died.
Screw this.
Maybe
Who
they
cares
didn't.
what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else. We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine.
Alright.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Goodness gracious. Alright, you know what? We're going to proceed to the cabin, because I think we've also already explored that. So,
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
sure. We're going to proceed into the cabin now. Trying this again. This is round 4 after all.
The interior of the
dude.
cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their
Wow.
splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So, we can try... I mean, we've already tried a lot of these in our other playthroughs. You can check those out if you want. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than last time. Approach the mirror, take the blade, enter the basement. So, let's just take the blade and head right down in.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Alright. And we could mention any of those things. But we're just going to enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Interesting.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
You think so?
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging
that
you
was
to get
like
out
all
of your head.
clinking and stuff.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
Grating voice.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Oh gosh.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
I'll say.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Oh gosh. Alright.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Oh, you don't say.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Jeez. Okay. If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Okay, fine. I'm coming closer to free you. You'd better not try anything. Approach the princess. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye. Turn around and leave. Screw it. Slay the princess. Okay, we have a lot of options to explore this time. Really different. So, what I want to choose... Like, I want to ask, honestly, what happened after you died last time? I'm very curious about it. I wonder if I could get any information and whether or not that'll be useful to us. So let's find out.
That's funny. You're funny. I'm not dead, so I can't have died.
Interesting.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
Very interesting.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
Okay.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
So, this is a new option, but that's exactly what happened. So you do remember it. And I think the others look pretty much the same. Okay, so we're going to insist, but that's exactly what happened. So you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Yeah.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Uh-huh.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
Do you hear how deranged you sound right now?
Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
I mean, this was going to start with violence anyway, too. With us stabbing each other, so... Okay, I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Maybe. I really want to consider that. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Let's try it. I do like this one too, but I want to explore more options where I'm not really wholly siding with or aiding her. So we're gonna try this.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here, right now? Both of us normal and unstabbed.
I think one of us is normal, and I think that would be me. But it's hard to tell, really. It's hard to tell. Alright, so... I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. Let's try this as a negotiation tactic.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Uh-huh. Fortunately for us, she isn't armed. Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife. Oh God. Well, let's go.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
Wow.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Practically. Alright. But what if you're just hiding it somewhere secret? There's that. Okay. I want to go with I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Goodness.
She certainly feels threatening.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Look, she was acting pretty dead
But you
last
know who
time.
is armed? You.
We stabbed
so stop
her, though.
second guessing yourself and do your job.
And then...
But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Man, this is special. Alright, okay. What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. You know, I'm gonna say it straight.
That doesn't sound like me.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her? We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
You're acting like you are.
My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No.
Ooh,
I have my dignity.
interesting.
Fine. And will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Oh boy. Okay. Alright, we're going to... I want either of these two. I want, yeah, I'm not trusting this, bye, turn around and leave, or screw it and slay the princess. This, I think, would clearly be giving into what the narrator wants. This would be giving in to the voice of the cheated, and perhaps to some degree myself. Alright, we're gonna try again. We're gonna slay the princess.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
Right.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
Hers at first, then yours.
Welp.
Hee
Hee
Ow!
hee.
What did she even hit us with?
Take a guess.
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
Oh.
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh,
Whoa.
where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
No.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
Oh, man.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Wow, that went well. That went very well. Okay, everyone. I'm gonna stop it right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.